Hello, everybody. This is Kypper. I've decided to play a little bit of Cities Skylines today. This is a game that's fairly new to me. I've only had it for a couple of days. Just got it comfortable with it. I went and checked out some of what the streamers are doing and downloaded a few of the mods that I think that I would personally like. I've got a couple of DLCs. I've got the Mass Transit DLC, the Green Cities DLC, and the Industries DLC. I actually haven't played around with anything from these three yet. I've only played in the base game, so this is going to be kind of new to me too. I'm going to go ahead and start up a new game. I want to go ahead and turn the audio on. There we go. Let's see. Let's start out with something that I can build a lot on. Let's go ahead and go with 7 lakes here. I can play around with it. Not a whole lot in the way of natural resources, but a lot of forest, a lot of buildable area. Should be a good place to start out. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start on this. This is one of the first games that I'm going to be streaming, so please be gentle on me. I used to play SimCity a good bit back when I was younger. It's been quite a while. So I'm going to have to get used to how to lay cities out, try to break away from my habit of doing basically box layouts only. I think this game you're allowed to do a lot of curves, a lot of organic building themes. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of... Sorry, that's one of my mods that is doing that. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of the way the zones work, how they're just kind of stuck to the streets, but I mean, if that's the only thing I've got negative to say about it, that's pretty good. So let's see here. First thing it wants you to do is to build a road. The second thing it's going to want is water. I think to unlock the other types of road you have to do this one first. So let's do this. There. Now that I've done that, I can unlock this one. I think this is the one that I want to use a lot of, mostly because I really like the ability to upgrade the roads. I found that very useful. So let me go ahead and get this one. Let's see, I need to start near water so I can get the water going. Let's see. I don't know why my... Oh, it's just because I'm over water that's so high. It's showing a bridge. Okay, cool. So let's see. Find a good spot here. I think if I do the... Wow, there's not a river. The only other map I've played had a river in it, so I was used to it taking the water away. Can I get a region zoom? Yeah, there's nothing to take the water away. So if I start with the outflow pipes, I'm going to have to be very careful about where I put those, because it's going to pollute the water. I think with the green city stuff, I might be able to fix that later though. So let me go ahead and just get started here. Let me put a road here. I come out far enough so I can put a transition between those two. And I want to say, yeah, I'll go here. Okay. Now, another thing I like to do personally is figure out where the industry is going to go, where the residential is going to go. This is an odd shape of land. So, I think I'll put the industrial over here. And then I'll put the residential stuff over here. And then we'll kind of see where the commercial wants to go after that. So industrial over here. So I'm going to need to bring this over. I think that line is indicating where the... Yeah. where the zones will be if you stop there. That cut off just a little bit because of the dip in the land. That's fine. Now, I know you can do curves and stuff. I might as well just go ahead and start getting used to it. One of the things I like to do is check the circle here and see where the zones are going to be if I run my road around. So if I start here, they should go pretty close to the water but not over. Yeah. Let me go ahead and try to do a circle. I'll run this around the water here. Man, this hurts me. I'm not gonna lie. All the SimCity and stuff I played, that's a big no-no. I want to say, see, my inclination is to immediately go back to a straight line as soon as I do the curve. I think I'm gonna maybe try to fishbone this. I don't know if that's a correct term, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Let me go ahead and do this. You know, I'm thinking about in the future, if I own this area here, I'm probably just gonna want to keep going along there. Yeah, so let me straighten this out. Add that there. Alright. I'm just going to create a few more of these fins, and I'm just going to let people live around the fins with the intent later of continuing those on. So if I look here, see how my zone attaches in. Should be good there. I'll do another curve. That's way too big of a curve. It's a little bit too small. I like to match that up as evenly as I can, honestly. Maybe if I go out a little further here with a curve. Oh, those are so close. No. I'll try one more time. Start from here. It's just a little bit of OCD on this. Not a whole lot, but just enough to make this slightly excruciating to do the curves. You know what? I'm gonna have to get over it. That's all there is to it, yeah. How much money do I have? Okay. I'll do one more fin so I can get a good amount of residential right off the bat. This curve tool is a little interesting. I'm not very used to it just yet. My biggest goal is to try and not destroy the stuff that I've already created. The zone. Oh yeah, see? So none of these are broken up. What I've done in the past couple days on this is if you get these too close, they'll start taking out the other side. And I really want maximum build area, which I would say is a little bit greedy on my part, but you know, there's only so much I can give up before it starts hurting me too much. I'm just gonna put this. Alright, let's not do that. Alright, get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on some commercial area here. There we are. Oh, that feels so much better. Doing a straight line. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Ha 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 ha. Alright. And industrial needs some room to grow. Something I'm kind of curious about is is there wind flow in this? Airflow? Do we know? Thank you for that tip. Oh yeah, wind. Oh yeah, wind. None. So there's like no wind to be had. That's fantastic. Alright. That also means that every bit of industry that I put down is going to be fairly stagnant. Alright, interesting. Yes. Tool tips. Kind of hate you right now. Okay, water first. Well, I mean, oh yeah, I should be getting these out of separate areas. Because if I start dumping pollution in here, then I don't want to draw water from that at all. That's different from the river. In the rivers, you just basically have to make sure that the water pumps are upstream from the pollution. Oh, also, something that, well, that's probably more than I need. Something that I do want to point out from the mods I've got on here is that I've got a mod that makes it so that electricity travels through roads. So for me, that's fantastic because I don't like dealing with that. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and go crazy with the, not necessarily completely straight lines, but I'm going to go fairly grid-like with my water. Everything uses water. Oh, my apologies. That was my phone. Does it show the angle? Show me the angle. Oh, it does. Wait, it's way up there. 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle. There. Right. Now, the trick I use with this stuff is basically I'll start here and I'll clamp on where those lines meet. And I know this isn't great to do. Probably kind of against how you should be playing the game with its nature of being fairly organic. But you see where this, the circle around this kind of shows you close to the other one? So if I put it here, it's going to overlap just a little bit, or at least meet exactly. And I don't think you can see it very well, but it also shows you snap lines. And I can just barely see them myself, but there's snap lines on here that show you when you're lining up with something else. Right now that snap 2 is so close that this is going to be a pain. So I'm going to do a little trick that I did in one of my previous playthroughs and start here first. And then go ahead and start again from, nope. There we go. So now, ooh, this is eating up a lot of my money. I probably should do electricity before I get too far. Okay. Let's go ahead and do electricity before I'm completely out of money. Do I have enough? I do not. Terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. How much does that cost? 19,000. Well, maybe I should have used the mod that gives you 5 million startup money. Holy crap. Well, let's give the game what it asked for. I would like for it to kind of auto-select in an area as part of the base game, and it might, and I just may be an idiot and not know it, but you know what? That is what it is. And this is probably going to be for bust anyway, because I have messed this up pretty hard. Can always change that later. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn this on, and just because I desperately need money, I'm going to reduce the budget on everything. And no, I can't raise taxes yet. Oh, I think it gives you a little bonus if you mess up real bad at the beginning. So let's give it a minute and see. I think if you go negative, which if that's gonna happen, I might as well use up that last $1,000, right? Can I do anything with that $1,000? 12,000. Good lord. 6,000. Oh my gosh, everything's so expensive. Nope. I'll just wait till that runs out. And hopefully the game will give me a little bit of a reprieve. So this is my current budget per week. My income per week, and I am in the negative by a good bit. I can't crank up my taxes just for a short term because I don't have access to it yet. You've got to play the game and get to certain milestones before they unlock aspects of the game that you probably aren't familiar with. And it really looks like I'm not familiar with anything because I have screwed this up so badly already. These are going to build, and immediately people are going to start moving out. See how very unhappy they are? Yeah. New unlocked service that I can't use at the moment because I don't have any money. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Give me a break. Give me a break or I'm going to have to start over. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. They should have used the power from those street lights. Looked like they got power from somewhere. Where'd they get power from? Oh crap. It's not giving me a break. Please. Please give me a break. I'm pretty sure I did this before and it gave me a little bit of break right at the beginning. Wow. I really need this guy right here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Everybody's so angry. What's the global happiness at? Is 0. Well, I mean, it's understandable. Wow, this is amazing. I could have sworn last time I did something like this, it actually gave me a little bit of a boost. Yeah, my city needs a lot of power. Yeah. If you could float me a loan or something. I don't have access to the loans yet because it's locked behind a tutorial wall. Ah! City needs more everything. Yeah, everyone's moving in and immediately moving out. Dude, that'd be a hard decision. If you moved into a town, had 0 utilities, after you built a house, and then you had to move out, lose all that, that's insane. There'd be a lot of lawsuits. Man. I'm going to give it to 10,000. If it doesn't do something different by 10,000, I'm going to go ahead and kill this and start over. And maybe this next time I won't put down as much right off the bat. If I had held back... Oh, there we go. Okay. I think if I reject this, I don't really want to take a bailout if I don't have to, right? Because bailout disables achievements. So if I reject it... Nope, yep, that didn't do it. Alright, so... I'm just going to have to kill it and start again. Well, learned a valuable lesson. Yeah, I can't bulldoze enough stuff now and get the refund to do it. Alright, so... Let's see, did it Well, there's some of my crap before. Did not do a good autosave. So let's just do a new game. Yeah. All right. Now this is going to kill the game because for some reason my computer hates going to the main menu from this. So I'm going to go ahead and start this exact same level over again. Do as much as I can to get back to where I am, and then I'll start the video again from there. Alright guys, thanks for watching.